Yo, wagwan. Tish your boy, Jadon Legendary. We back with some Cyberpunk, cause it's Thursday and I'm doing some photos as usual. But today's episode, as you saw by the thumbnail and the title, is all about my three native characters. That is OG V, Mama V, and Native V. Okay. It's gonna be a native episode. I felt like hopping on all three of these characters. Number one, because I'm always doing pictures on OGV. Number two, because I haven't done pictures on the other two characters in forever. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, that notification bell. Share with your peoples. Join the Legendary Clean Sport channel and become legendary. Ain't nothing else to say. Let's get straight into it. Alrighty. I'm gonna do about, probably do like two per character. 2 outfits per character. I'm gonna go in between all of them this time. I won't forget one, okay? Sometimes I do so many on one character, I forget the other characters. Alright. I don't know if I'm gonna do single lighting for this. Actually, let me go far back so we can see more of the city behind her. Oh, boom. You know what I'm saying? It will get closer. Let me see. Want a multi-lamp or a single lamp? I feel like a single lamp would work because we kind of want to see a lot of the background as well as the foreground, right? And not gonna see that. I think with multiple light, with a multi setup, because we don't want too much foreground light. Let's just bring it down a little bit. Let's increase. Is volumetric lighting on? Or fog? I mean, look like it is. It look kind of gray. It look kind of gray out here. It is. Turn that off. Turn that off. Crowd and traffic. I forgot to turn that off. God dog it. I'm like, why is this a little extra laggy? Whoops. Fine. It'll be fine. Oh no, but we lose that sun ray back there though. I just realized that that was coming through the building. That was only coming through because of the fog. Oh. I mean, that's not too bad, right? If we make it dark enough, you won't be able to notice it that much. Which we might end up doing anyways, because I don't know if I'm going to do a multi-rig setup here. Turn that to about 40 and see what happens. So far, this looks pretty good. This looks pretty good so far. And in terms of poses, I think we're going, for the most part, keep it semi-thuggy. You know what I mean? Keep it semi-thuggy here. I mean, the outfit isn't exactly thuggy, but it is more of a streetwearish. Brought the lights down a bit as well. Face that about there. Spring left. Okay, no, that's too dark. Too dark. Let's bring the actual light down itself, and we're gonna go with a single setup. I think we just need a single setup. I don't think we need a full one for this one. Just want to be able to see a lot of that background, as well as her, which is gonna be a lot harder to do if there's just a bit too much light. And boom. Man, I'm disappointed, dude. I messed up. They finally hit your boy with the age restriction on one of my videos, and that is because I made a great mistake. It was the Skyrim joint. Okay. I forgot. You feel me? I forgot. In one of the parts, oh yeah, see that looks good. In one of the parts, right? I was showing off the guns. Alright. And when I was setting the character up, I had sat her down on the ground. I didn't have any other outfits for the character, so I switched her into something random, which was the iron gear, I believe. It was whatever she had in her bags. Problem is, obviously with a random iron fit that I got from a dang NPC that attacked me, she ain't had nothing else. I couldn't have her in an iron outfit and then some red high heels, right? So, I'm like, oh, it don't matter. I expel her inventory, the guns pop all over the place. I'm like, alright, that's messy as fuck, as you saw in that intro. And I forgot, yo. I forgot. I forgot that toes is a thing for some people. So they hit your boy with the age restriction talking about this is adult content. I'm like, where? Sway, I did the same thing I do in all my videos. I'm like, oh shoot, that's a thing for people. I forgot. You feel me? I forgot, dude. I'm trying to figure something out though. Why? What the heck? Why is the shadow on her knuckles so dang tall? Was colliding with something, but what? Is that her own hand? Is it colliding with her own hand? The light is colliding with her own hand somehow. I don't know how that's possible. I've never had that happen before. I don't even know how to fix that. Let me see. Let me try an aerial light instead. Let's see what that do. Yeah, I'm disappointed though. I'm like, oh shoot, dude. I forgot, you know. I forgot. I don't be thinking of it like that. But I forgot. Is a thing for people. I'm about to say these days. It's definitely not these days. That's been a thing forever. Alright, boom, there we go. I mean, shoot, it don't matter much though. Still gonna get that video to do good. A proper title and a proper thumbnail. Age restriction cannot stop my hustle, you feel me? Okay, I would say this is perfect, as it is. The lighting is great and everything. But her dang hands, for some reason, are colliding with each other, which is causing that shadow on her knuckle, on both of her knuckles, and then is leading up and out. It's like you can see her hand from its side and from within itself, which is causing a shadow. Am I on ultra graphics? I gotta be, because I'm not. This is not smooth. Dang, I've never seen that happen before. I mean, it still look good, but it's gonna ruin it. It's gonna ruin it, dude. If I make her look, it didn't change much. All right, dang, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it was a genuine accident. You know what I mean? Oh my god, dog. And they ain't let that joint up neither. They ain't let that joint up neither. It's weird as fuck though. It's like all my dang videos where my characters be half naked. The one time I dress the character up but make a mistake is is the one that actually gets age restricted. That's crazy. Not the ones where my characters is purposefully, you know what I mean? I'll be having them wearing crazy outfits. Y'all know how it go. I mean, shoot, look how she dressed right now outside of the jeans, but these jeans low as fuck. You feel me? This is perfectly fine. The accidental toes. Not though. Go fuck, dude. The video just before. The video just before, it is casting shadows on her hands for some dang reason. Is it? I don't know. Shoot. Let me just do stuff that's less on her face then. Or her hands aren't in the way of her face. They hit me, man. They hit me. All these videos I did, I ain't never got hit with the restriction. Till I messed up. I'm gonna say about there, and then we lower the light around toward her chin. Let's go with a simple smile, you know what I mean? You gotta be frowning in every shot. So that is the face we typically go with on her. Because it just matches her real well. It is her facial structure is, you know what I mean? It's that type of face, you know. I don't say, you know what I mean, like 18 times. Shoot, what else can we do for this one? It's probably gonna be a shorter one. This wasn't. I might use the pajamas. I didn't want to use the pajamas on her because I used it in the last episode, but they're freaking great. Be kind of criminal not to. Be kind of criminal not to, dude. Fucking Air Forces with these jeans, they're perfect. I knew I had to go with them for a reason. Let me go. See, I want to see more of the city behind her. I want to see more of the city. You feel me? Like all these dang crazy videos I done shot, dude. I mean, I always do it on purpose and I know the boundaries. I just forgot that that was a thing. You know what I mean? And that's what they hit me with. That's what they hit your boy with. I'm like, yeah, dog, dude. I really wasn't thinking of it like that. I was really just trying to show the gun. Because you can tell, too. Because the way I was looking for the guns. They just popped wherever they popped. I'm like, alright, that'll work. What I didn't think about was the impropriety in the readiness of her outfits. Because the problem, see, the thing is, too, I switched her to the iron fit because the rest of the fits, if I would have made her sit the way she sat, it would have been a whole lot worse. You wouldn't have been able to upload it to YouTube. That's for dang sure. So I'm like, let me just switch to the iron outfit. But she didn't have proper shoes because, like I said, I got it off of an NPC. NPC pulled up on me in between shooting. I killed him. He dropped the iron gear. I'm like, oh, okay, I can use that gear when I make her sit. Because the other gear being modded, and because of that body, for some reason, that body I made for, I didn't make that body for that character, but for whatever reason, that body, that is the smallest body I've made, right? That body is quite small. But for some odd reason, clips the worst. So if I would have made, right, Aaliyah, who most of y'all know is a little bit more on the chunkier side, she would have been fine. If I would have made my vampire, who was my chunkiest character, she's a big girl, right? Been perfectly fine. If I would have made Naday, who was my most muscular character, would have been fine. For some dang reason, the skinniest character I have has clipping issues, right? I'm like, well, I can't use those outfits. Let me just go with the iron. In all honesty, though, forgot that, you know, I mean, there are those folks out there. I don't like this set. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, it's not popping right now. The fit is clean. The background, I'm not really feeling for some reason. I think it might be the singular light setup. I don't think I'm used to using singular light setups anymore. The cleanliness is not there. You know what I mean? It's too one-directional, which works in smaller areas. Problem is, we're not in a smaller area, so it looks kind of. Yeah, my smallest character has the worst clipping issues. I'm like, so okay, that's not gonna work. So let me just let me go with the iron fit. But then she didn't have any proper shoes. I mean, she was gonna be in an iron fit with some red high heels. That wouldn't have made much sense. But I forgot some of y'all out there. You know what I mean? I forgot some of y'all out there. You know what I mean? That's a thing for y'all. I understand it. I ain't a fan of it, but I understand it. You know what I mean? Some people take very great care of themselves. But I forgot it was a thing, dude. I forgot it was a thing. You see, the multi-light look way better. It hit me with the age restriction over some dang toes, dude. I'm like, what the fuck, man? All these characters I've been having running around here wearing the craziest outfits, dude. Some of these Cyberpunk joints where they be wearing crazy outfits, dude. Fallout, dude. Skyrim, dude. And that's the one where the character is fully clothed. The only day in the life Skyrim episode you've ever seen where a character is fully clothed is the one that gets hit with an age restriction. I'm like, y'all, come on, man. I couldn't be disappointed though once I realized the reason. I'm like, well, that's a mess up on my part. That's a mess up on me. That's on me. You know what I mean? I can't even say nothing about that. I'm just gonna have to put that video on a million different websites. Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, wherever I can post it, just to help boost the views up if it does get affected that bad. I kind of doubt it though. Yeah, see, this is way cleaner with the multi-light setup. Way cleaner. Let me delete the other ones real quick. Okay, now I like what I'm doing. Now I like what I'm getting at right here. I didn't at first. Is it mirroring? You can see all the lamps on her. What's the name? Because that is exactly how many lamps are in front of her. One. Oh, it's lagging still. 1, 2, 3. See one there. It's a tall lamp, which is exactly what I'm using. You see one there, which is rounded, which is exactly what I'm using. And then right behind the rounded is a tall lamp, which is, that's it. And then boom, another tall lamp right there. We ain't gonna zoom in though, just in case an accidental clippage happened. Alright, we already got age restricted once. I was following the boundaries, but forgot one major aspect. That's crazy too, because I'm always careful and calculated with the way I make. Oh yeah, see these are too dark. They don't look as good. I get over to these ones, and the setup is way cleaner. I'm always very careful and calculated with my character's outfits and what I'm doing. That was the one time I messed up. And I think I paid the price. I'm not sure yet. That video hasn't really dropped yet, in a technical sense. And, well, by the time you see this, it will have dropped. But as of recording this, it's not quite out yet. So I'll see if I'm about to pay the price or not. I'm not about. I can't go back though. I would have to reshoot that part. Do I still have the? If I still have the clip parts, I actually can reshoot it. I do not. How's that possible? But I see those right there. How's that? I'm getting distracted. We're recording right now. But what the fuck? What sense does that make, man? I think I actually can reshoot it. I might have to. So by the time y'all see that video, it'll drop and it'll be all good. Cause I'm gonna re-edit it. That's crazy. I'm always calculated. One time I make a mistake, it's over some dang toes, dude. That's crazy, man. That's crazy to me, dude. But by the time y'all see, y'all won't exactly know what I'm talking about. But as of editing, that's what I got hit with. Always calculated with the outfits, wasn't calculated on that part. I ain't know it was that serious, you feel me? I ain't know, like I said, it ain't my thing. So I truly did not know. If I still have the footage though, I should be able to edit it. I believe I still have the footage. I typically don't delete my footage right then and there just in case. For that exact reason, and or making shorts. Okay, yeah, I still have it all. Nice. So I'm gonna re-edit that joint. So typically what I do is I save all of the stuff. Wait, why is she? Her whole body's moving. I just need her head to move. There we go. I typically don't do full body because it morphs certain poses badly. Always do just head. Pause. That sound crazy. That sound crazy, dude. But by the time that video drops, y'all won't know what I'm talking about. If I don't forget, hopefully. Because we're going to be here recording for a minute. These photo sessions are not fast. Or should they be? That means you ain't putting that quality into them. And y'all know me, it's all about the quality. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but I've been upping the quality of my videos quite a bit. No more ultra long intros because I kind of forget that, you know, I'm a small channel. The people who are subscribed to me, they'll be used to my very long intros. The people who are not subscribed to me will not be used to my very long intros. Hence, like now, how we got straight into the photos. Normally, I'd be talking about a whole bunch of other things. Although I'm pretty sure it's fine with the Cyberpunk because people would prefer to know, like, what are the outfits going to be, what cars I might be using, such and so and forth, you know what I mean? But for like other videos like the Zombie Fallout series, the Day in the Life series for Skyrim and Black Desert, you know, if you got to sit through this 2-minute long intro of me talking about kind of nothing a lot of the times, I can shorten that. Was hoping I remember to edit that because we're gonna be here for a while. I should write it down. This is so much cleaner now, though. But you can indeed see the lights mirroring off her, whatever the heck you call it. It's definitely not a bra. Like a dang strap of sorts. Her fingers is going crazy with the shadows for some reason. I've never had that happen before. You go back to that one? Zoom out and then hit that motherfucker and all. Hit that motherfucker and all. Boom, you know what I'm saying? Bring that light down because you can see it on her chin. Bring that down to about there. And then move the lights around to match a bit. Look, you can see him. You can see him rolling around. We'll have that right there exactly. Light number 2. I'm not trying to remove too much from her chin, but at the same time, we don't want. Then again, that's what these lights is for. That boom, perfect. Put that one. Say about there for better lighting on her other side and blah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So for now on, I do have to be careful because I mean, you see it a lot of times. A lot of times it'll be in my Skyrim videos, certain Fallout videos. My characters may or may not be wearing shoes sometimes, and that is solely dependent on whether the new outfit I had downloaded has high heels or not. Unfortunately, I don't know what it is. I have not gotten any of my high heels to work on for my characters. So if the outfit has heels on it, sometimes the character won't be using the heels because they'll just clip through the ground and it makes it look bad. So it's typically not an issue. But I forgot, you know what I mean? I forgot. That's one of the main reasons why, right? If I am doing a photo, I have to make sure they're in a proper position. Otherwise, the shoes will be in the ground. It used to work fine for fucking Fallout. All my characters was rocking, would be able to rock high heels with no issue. Then that dang update, that so-called next-gen update. Actually, let me do one close-up. I always gotta have a close-up, you know what I'm saying? That dang so-called next-gen update ruined all my characters' high heels. They had some fly high heels too. I had my characters scrapped up with Louis Vuitton and stuff like that, man. Yeah. And that so-called next-gen update. My man, this is so next-gen, it broke my game. Sweet. All my mods stopped working. My game is even in worse condition. It's laggy. It lags way more often, crashes more often. This is fucking beautiful. Then they did the next gen 2 update, which fixed it a little bit. Still a bit more framey than it used to be, though. My game was not that framey in the last. I mean, shoot, all you got to do is go back to some of the older episodes of Zombie Survival, and you'll see that it in the older episodes wasn't so laggy. That next gen update dropped, got laggy as fuck, boy. I'm like, wow, sweet, perfect time, and I created this new fun series just for them to release the top 10 doodlest DLCs of all time. It's like, y'all ain't even. Oh, that fog is starting to show. Dang, I forgot. We doing close-ups now, so we'll do that fog. Man, this looks so much better without the dang fog. Like, y'all went ahead and dropped the dookiest DLC y'all could have dropped, and was like, oh man, this will surely fix the game. It didn't. It didn't. It's not as bad as it was, but it's not great either. My game is definitely, my Fallout definitely has worse performance since then. Now, the problem I'm having too is I could backtrack my game. But the problem is I've updated so many of my dang mods because I didn't know it was a thing that I would have to figure out which ones I updated and which ones I didn't update. Go and find the old original joints from before the next gen, and boom, I'm set. Problem is I have how many mods on Fallout? How many of them were updated? Would be a task and a half, that's for sure. And one that's pretty unnecessary since it now runs clean and more than clean enough to actually film the episodes, as y'all been seeing. A lot of zombies episodes been dropping. Speaking of a lot of zombies episodes, okay, a lot of day in the life episodes as well for Skyrim. For Skyrim, I'm thinking about switching Yanni and Shay. Okay, Yanni was the botanist. Shay was the gunner, the gunslinger. The problem is, I think Yanni should be the gunslinger because it'll fit her Native American style amazingly, especially with that Dwarven rifle, since it's the most Western looking rifle of them all, and the ebony pistol, since they're the most revolver looking of them all. I think her being a gunslinger will be way better, and then we make Shay the botanist. Yeah, it'll kind of ruin the storyline that I created for that video, but I mean, it's just the swag purposes, you know what I mean? The swag purposes. The swag purposes say Shay should be the botanist and Yanni should be the gunslinger, you know what I mean? That's what swag is saying. At least that's what I think. You know what I mean? I think it'll be perfect if Yanni was the gunslinger, Shay was the botanist. And then we just switch the story around. You know what I mean? Well, I guess it wouldn't work that well considering in one part of the storyline I was talking about how Shay is skinny, so she doesn't have the muscle or mass to move heavy weapons. Yanni's not skinny, she's not small, so shoot, I'm gonna do it anyways. My characters. Forget that dang storyline. That was just for the video. I want Yanni to be the fucking gunslinger. That crap would match her perfectly. Put a shadow on her chin there. See if we can fix that. Actually, let's put that back where it was, because that lighting is perfect. Yeah, we can't fix it. Let me see. Let me drop the light. Oh, it's already low. That's not that bad. No need for overcorrecting. Only person who's gonna notice that realistically is myself, because I'm creating it. Most people, they'll see the picture and be like, oh, this is great. Other people, you know what I mean, they'll be like, oh man, this is great. Me, I'm like, dang, look at that shadow, that slight shadow under her fucking chin. It's always like that. When you're the person who's creating the thing, you notice whatever flaws may be there. The person seeing it from the other end, they ain't gonna notice it until you point it out. You feel me? But in terms of the Skyrim episodes, we still got quite a few more characters to show off. We got Roderick. He's the werewolf guy. Somebody had gave me a werewolf mod that allows you to be a werewolf whenever you wanted, which is exactly what I wanted. So we got Roderick. We got Haida the Shield Maiden. We got to do another episode on Arana. Or no, not Arana, because we already did her episode where we was punching stuff. Although it was she was very weak, but I've upgraded her since then. She's a lot stronger now. Okay, she matches her size now. Her brawn matches her size. Okay, we got Roderick, Haida, one of my mage characters, and another character. And I'm sure I'll think of more characters as time goes on, because I no longer have a mace character, since Arana is now back to her fist fighting ways, you know what I mean, throwing hands with people. She was too big. She too big not to be able to throw hands, you feel me? I know size got nothing to do with fighting, but in the world of Skyrim, it has to. See, in the modern day, right, you can be 6'8", 280, 90, 300 pounds, right, and not be a good fighter, because ain't nobody just gonna run up on you for no dang reason and start swinging on you. In the world of Skyrim, you gotta watch out for bandits, wolves, other giants, who else? Fucking vampires. There's a lot of things you gotta worry about. So in the world of Skyrim, you can't afford to be big for nothing. She is no longer big for nothing, you feel me? So the job was completed for that character. So I don't know, I might have to record another episode where she's efficiently knocking people the fuck out, you know what I mean? For Roderick, I just want to run around killing stuff as a werewolf. We got Lynx, she's my vampire character, never did a video on her outside of the zombies joints. What else characters have I not done videos on? We did in a day. Aaliyah's practically in every Skyrim video I've ever recorded, so we don't have to worry about her. We just did Yanni, just did Shay. So I think I got 4 or 5 more characters. That's Roderick, Lynx. There's one specifically I'm missing. I can't remember who the character is. Roderick the werewolf, Lynx the vampire. We got Haida, Shield Maiden. And I really can't remember who that last character is. There's about 4 or 5 of them. But we got quite a few episodes to go for Skyrim Day in the Life in terms of characters. In terms of like customization and mods and stuff like that. Endless, baby. Endless. That's exactly what Yanni and Shay's episodes were. Me showing off some cool mods I found. Lore accurate guns and freaking nature spells. Which is weird when you think about it. You would think a game like Skyrim, with all the, the hag ravens and the spriggans, you would think they would have added nature spells and stuff like that. Surprisingly, they did not. Oh, you know what? I gotta do some warrior photo shoots with this character. She is my prime melee character. I forgot I had this pack, the katana pack. We're gonna get her in a nice fancy outfit one of these days and have her ready and primed for swinging on busters with swords. You hear me? And boom. How many are we at? I've just been kind of going. In terms of Fallout Zombies episodes and Day in the Life episodes, yeah, we good there too because hey, whenever I find a cool mod and zombies, I still have yet to reach level 20. So I'm still stinking in terms of survival. Okay, we had 17, so 3 more. In terms of survival, I'm still out here stinking, so I ain't made it to level 20 yet. The zombies episodes literally started all because I was playing on the very first zombie character, trying to get to level 20, and failed. And I'm like, you know what? Nah. I'm gonna get there one of these days, god dog. I haven't done it yet. When the farthest we've gotten was level 17. That was the 9-hour episode. I'm so surprised I even survived that dang long, dude. That crap was ridiculous. I just realized we ain't seen very much of the Air Forces in these photos, dude. Where the Air Force is at. Back it up, back it up. Need more view on the forces. So, for Skyrim, we got a couple of joints. I'm still just surprised at the fact of out of all the crazy outfits I've made my character wearing, including Aaliyah wearing an outfit where where I didn't even realize it. That was another accidental mistake on my part. Her whole back end is out. And I ain't realize it with that outfit. Once again, I ain't realize. I didn't realize a mistake I had made. Her whole back end is out, dude. No age restriction there. Accidentally film a little too close to the toes? Age restriction, dude. Or not accidentally film too close, but accidentally have them exposed and out? Age restricted. I'll say filming close to him wasn't an accident because the guns I needed to look at were around her, but just them being there and forgetting that that's a thing for people, that was the accident. Obviously the guns fell all around her because that's why they were in a circle around her, because when you expel your inventory, it drops whatever, you commanded. For me, I commanded weapons because she had nothing but weapons. Couldn't expel her armor because then she would have been butt fucking naked. When I expelled her weapons, they fell around her. Last thing I thought was, out of all these crazy outfits I purposely make my character wear, including the accidental one with Aaliyah during the college episode. The college episode is her butt crack was out and about. And I did not realize it until I had got to the door and I was talking to the 2 wizards. And I looked down, I glanced for a second, I'm like, oh shoot, this fool is exposed. I think that's what I had said during the video. I'm like, her what's the name is out. Because when you look at the mod, the person, when they took the pictures for the mod, they didn't show all the way around it. They kind of showed the side of it. So I didn't know, I genuinely didn't know the outfit was like that until I put it on at that moment. And as I started running to the what's the name, I'm like, uh-oh. Well, and then as I'm editing, I'm like, hopefully this doesn't get hit. And guess what? It didn't. It did not. Of all things to get hit, some dang feats, dude. That's crazy. It's crazy the power of that these days. I saw this dang video. This dude was, I think he was working on a car, and his girlfriend was in there with him, and he had her toes blurred. I'm like, why the fuck is her toes blurred? And I remembered. I'm like, oh shoot, dude. Dudes be doing it too. I forgot what video I was watching. It was another, I'm pretty sure it was another dude working on his cars. Y'all know me, I'm a car guy. I always watch car videos. And he had his joints blurred. I'm like, what the fuck? Is it really that bad out here? Apparently it is. Apparently YouTube will hit you for that, because they sure enough hit me. I'm like, you know what? I can't be mad. That's what I forget. That's what I get for forgetting that is a true and genuine thing these days. The toes, man. The fucking toes, dude. Wait, we had 20? Oh, shoot, we had 20. Alright, let's get to the next outfit. I'm trying to think, though. What would I do with it, this next outfit? It's a real chill, laid-back, rosy kind of outfit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't show y'all yet, but we're going to show you now. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Something simple. It's not really a club outfit. It's kind of like an outgoing outfit. Problem is, going where? They don't really have like farmers markets and crap. That's what kind of outfit this looks like. It's not an outfit you would ever see this character wearing, but at the same time, because she's more of a professional model type, there's outfits that you would be wearing in the line of duty.
Oh shit, not good.
I said in the line of duty, like she a dang cop or something. While you're doing your job that you would never in a million years wear, but for the purpose of that set and that shoot, you would be wearing it. So V here, like I said, she's a thuggy type. You see her wearing fucking semi-baggy jeans. Or no, khakis most likely because she West Coast. Khakis, some Air Forces, some Chucks or something like that. Some baggy jacket or something. That's what she be wearing. Oh, it's clear out there, so lag shouldn't be too bad. I mean, that's what she would be wearing. But when you're doing your job, there is no specific. So I'm trying to think, what would she rock with something like this? Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I can't blame nobody but myself, though. That's on me for forgetting. That's on me for forgetting. Because you even hear me say it during the video. I'm like, my bad on the toes being in the way. That's where the guns fail, you feel me? But that was the extent of my thought on it. That's all I thought. I'm like, that's it. Man, I upload a joint to YouTube. I'm like, alright, this video should do pretty good. Modern day guns, really pretty character, well done colorful thumbnail. Boom, we're ready to go. That joint said age restricted. I'm like, huh? Ow, sway. And then I thought, right, I'm watching through the video, and right as it hit that part, I'm like, you know what? I'm like, you know what? That's probably the reason. That is probably the reason. I think you could edit on YouTube, though. I might have to blur them joints on YouTube. I mean, I can't get paid yet. I guess it doesn't matter much, huh? I just needed not to hinder the possible view count. YouTube been already, I don't know what's going on this week or this month. I guess August is a low month for views because, yeah, views been low this month on, shoot, both channels, my Warcraft channel and my gaming channel. I mean, my gaming channel ain't been too bad, but, you know, it just might be for this month. I ain't too worried about it, though. I can always drop ads on them. Well, I don't know about that video. It's age restricted, so we'll see. I could drop some ads on them, you know what I mean? I ain't got the most money in the world, so I might do like $5. That'd be decent enough. If you ain't got a whole lot of money and you're trying to, you know, grow your channel fast, don't listen to them fools who be like, oh, you gotta grow your channel organically. You'll be growing organically for the next 5-10 years. Sometimes you just get, it takes money to make money, baby. Never be afraid to drop like $5. What you do is you put it on the audience growth, so that way when people are watching their videos, they're truly watching your video. They clicked on your video. If you do views, that means it'll play before somebody else's video, and somebody will be like, get this crap out my face. Or if they got ad block, they'll never see it in the first dang place. So always do always do, what is it called? I just said it. Target growth. Audience growth, I mean. Because it pops up on the side of people's screen, which means if they want to see it, they will click it. Versus it popping up, like I said, on somebody else's video. You don't want it to pop up on somebody else's video. Actually, let's get this out of here. You know what I haven't done in a long time? I have not done photos with Judy in forever. I got one issue, though. How do I make her wear DLC clothing? You're always wearing this regular stuff. I said DLC clothing. What the fuck is DLC clothing? How do I make her wear modded clothing? Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Modded clothing. I don't know how to make her wear modded clothing. If I knew how to make her wear modded clothing, her swag would be tenfold. I could have her in this fucking pretty picnic dress too, and they could just be picnicking and stuff. That's not a word, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna test it out. It's definitely not something we could do now, because if I mess up and she, and, you know what I mean, we're gonna have another video age restrict. Well, actually, we ain't even gonna be able to upload it because she's gonna be naked. I decided to go with Panam instead, since she's also Native American, since I figured this is the Native American episode, but I don't know if you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, right? The issue I've been facing for the past 10 minutes. Where the fuck is her arms at? Why she ain't got no arms, dude? Oh, shoot. Like, what am I supposed to do, huh? Have her posing, swagged up in this little red dress I found, with no arms, dude? Look at this. Look at this madness. Out here ghosted up, dude. Come on, man. Alrighty. Got it fixed. Now, even though V is wearing heels, I'm still going to make her a considerable amount shorter than Panam. Like I said in one of the earlier episodes, Panam to me gives off tall lady vibes. I'm going to say probably like in the 5'10", maybe slightly taller region. So I always make her way taller than everybody else whenever I do pictures with her. And V here is supposed to be tiny as fuck at like 4'9", so she's always way shorter than everybody else. You got that little man syndrome. That's why she's always supposed to be an angry looking. Nah, that's not why. That's just her face. Let me go with the full gambit setup here. Background is already kind of dark, so I don't know if I want to decrease the background too much. We gotta do it evenly enough because we're using a darker tone character with a lighter tone character, so if we're not careful here, one person will either be too dark or the other person will be too light. So it's always a little bit of a mix with these two here. So I tend to keep them close, not too close, because they're just friends. Okay, that's Judy and V, that's their thing. Okay, remember in the storyline, Panam don't mess with female V. Okay, she don't roll like that, so we keep it like that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and put that contrast nice and high for good I said contrast. It's laggy as fuck up here. God dog, it's gonna take us a hot minute to finish these ones. It's gonna take us a minute, baby. Not even the fucking... I turned off Black Desert. I turned off all traffic. Ain't making a difference. Not much, at least. Still lagging like crazy. I'm gonna say about there. I don't want it to be too dark. I kind of want it to look like it's getting nighttime versus is nighttime completely. You know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna turn down the overall lighting. Gonna take us a while to get through this one. Goodness. Let's say about 50. Yeah, it should be good. That looks good. We just focus more of the light on Panam than V. That way they mesh well. I ain't did photos with Panam in forever. I forgot how absolutely gorgeous this character was. The tilt. Doing a tall character and a short character together. A lot of tilt is good. Okay. We're gonna give V a slight smile, you know what I mean? 'Cause she's with friends. You know, depending on the type of person you are, when you're with friends is when you're just a bit more happy, when everything's all nice and going great. Of course, depending on your friends, of course. Some of y'all got friends out there that don't do nothing but talk about drama crap. I don't know how y'all do it. I am not a fan of people who know nothing but drama. I stay clear from people like that. If all you do is drama, I got nothing for it, but you know what I mean. I don't mess with drama heads, you feel me? Keep that bullcrap to yourself. I'm too busy chilling, you feel me? I'm too busy chilling. I used to know a few people like that. I'm like, is this all you do? Is this all you talk about? Do you know nothing else? Okay, we have an issue here. V is still very pale. Panam looks perfect. V, on the other hand, is pale as fuck. Ah, see, that makes it dark. That makes the background too dark on me. I don't want the background to be that dark. The background is perfect. Let me just reduce the lighting a little bit and then give Panam her own satellite. Like a big old tornado, you know? Some tornadoes get so dang big, they get satellite tornadoes. See one big fucking tornado and then there's a little tiny a couple of tiny tornadoes following around. That's what we're gonna have to do for her. Give her a satellite. This V is shining bright as fuck. Okay. Oh, boom. And we give. Actually, Panam don't look bad. You know, if anything, let me bring that down just a little bit more. Let's go about 75. Nah, not too dark, too dark. 70. And then give Panam her own satellite. Actually, she doesn't look bad at all. The downside of doing photos with dark and light characters. At least that's how it works on a game. Well, I mean, depending on your phone. Certain phones... certain phones don't pick up, you know, certain colored folks. You feel me? I've been in many photos where it's like, dang, I can barely see myself. And the crazy part is, I am by no means, I'm pretty sure I would be considered light-skinned. And still, it's a problem. Because certain, you know, technology just wasn't made for us. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. Certain things, that's perfect. Certain things don't be picking us up like that. You know what I mean? This is how it is. So when you get on a game, it kind of does the same thing. So you have to be able to figure out proper lighting for both characters that mesh well. But because it's a game, certain things and certain properties are a lot different from real life. You know, real life, turn on the flasher and boom, issues are fixed. In the game, not so much. A little harder than that. God, dog is lagging like crazy. I thought maybe if I turn some things down, we'd be good. Nope, but I can't. Hey, it's how it is. You know what I mean? Gotta put them on the maximum quality. That's why I had to turn off Black Desert. I ain't trying to fry my computer. That's all I got. If this computer fries, you ain't gonna see a video from your boy for a hot minute. It's gonna be a long time before you ever see me again. So I would prefer to avoid that. You know what I'm saying? All other things have been closed. Firefox closed. Only thing we got open is OBS, Cyberpunk, and a dang folder where we can see the pictures. That's it. But I might close Discord. Discord be eating sometimes. Let me see where we at. And let's give Panam a slight smile. They did a seriously good job on that character. If it wasn't for the fact that she wasn't trying to be with female V, I was 2 seconds from making a male character be with her. But then I forgot about T-Bug, so my male character, he with T-Bug, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, Panam is great, right? But, right, T-Bug being Haywood, old little dark chocolate thing with her little peanut head. And then I got my character, my male character, you know what I mean? He out of them hood areas too. Not so much Haywood. It was only perfect for them two to be together. As for Panam, you know what I mean? She on her nomad activity. She out in the desert. You're not gonna see BG 400 in the desert. You're not gonna see any hood dude in the middle of the desert for no dang reason, unless he has either made a great mistake or he's dealing with someone who made a great mistake. You know what I'm saying? So it was only perfect for him to be with T-Bug. You know what I mean? That little peanut head of hers. You feel me? As y'all saw. When did I record that video? Oh shoot, never mind. I'm thinking of the wrong channel. Yeah, I never did a full playthrough of Cyberpunk over here. I'm thinking of my old playthrough channel. I'm about to say, as y'all saw by that mod I got on T-Bug, where she got the custom clothing on. You know what I mean? T-Bug, hey, she should have been in the game longer. There should have been more with her. Unfortunately, she got her freaking brain fried. Hopefully that ain't no spoil. I mean, this game been out for like 4 years now. If you ain't played through the game, what the fuck you been doing for the past 4 years? You feel me? She should have been in the game mode though, for real. She should have been an option. Keep it a hundo here. She should have been an option. But Panam and Judy is far from bad, that's for sure. They're both great options. Okay, there's definitely no complaint. You're either going with Panam or Judy. Or make another character and go with both. That's what I did. Shoot, dude. Or find a mod where your female Panam can be with, or female Judy can be. Who the fuck are we talking about? V. So your female V can be with Panam. There are mods like that if you didn't know. But I wanted to keep it regular. I'm pretty sure the cutscenes are about the same. I think I did it one time for a playthrough. Because I was doing a playthrough where V here, OG V here, was straight dotting it up. It's what the people wanted to see. So I had her with every dang body pretty much. River, which was so awkward to sit through. At least awkward for me, because you know, certain aspects and things that I do. I'm not big on the PORNs. Okay, so for me it was quite awkward to sit through watching my character being D down, you feel me? Close up in 4K as well, you feel me? Hey, it helped build the channel, although it's kind of dumb now because I don't even do playthroughs anymore. That's a dang shorts channel now. But at the time, it definitely helped me gain subscribers. What the fuck is going on there? Oh shoot. Is that her dang underwear? I forgot she got them I don't know if I can do that. Her fucking cheeks might be sticking through. Only one way to find out. That's not supposed, because we can't have that. That looks terrible. Are we still on Panam? Okay, we're still on Panam. Is that this? What's something that's not gonna show up through that? Oh yeah, that's right, that's right. This joint I'll be using for Judy whenever I'm trying to hide. Perfect. Well, I mean, not perfect. You could see it there on the side, but it is, as long as you can't see the underwear, that works. Hold on, let's get the heels in there, because I forgot she got them big old gorgeous heels on. So yeah, it was quite an awkward event sitting through that, but you know, it helped grow the channel by quite a bit at the time. What can I say? That's a great looking little character right there. She is. People love her. Okay, they loved her when I made her then. People love her now. Okay. And people wanted scenes. I'm like, well, I guess we're going after the scenes. So it was Judy. The one white lady, I forgot her name. Meredith, that's right, Meredith Stout, River, and whoever else you can get with Panam. So I had to put it all together. So my character was she was running about doing every dang thing, literally. It was very awkward to sit through. You feel me? Her dang fingers poking through. Actually, let's do one where they not looking directly at the camera. Well, actually, that's gonna be kind of hard to do because I guess they don't have to be looking in the same direction. But that's definitely not gonna work. Staring at the back of her shoulder. Oh, that might work. Looks like they're looking in about the same location. I'm gonna go with the clouds in the back. Oh, there should be good. Get that out the way. Get that out the way. And we need to move the light to where her hand ain't like that. Because the shadow on her hand is going crazy. Actually, let's move that back to Panam. About there. We need whatever light that is that's really flashing on, it's gonna be possible with two characters now that I'm thinking about it. Because we're controlling two different characters, so we're trying to get the lighting to work for Panam and V. Which, is proving difficult. I like that one. And I'm gonna say, put that about there. What time is it? 12? Ooh, it's getting late. I'm gonna get to the other characters. Don't worry, don't worry. I know sometimes I say I'm gonna do these specific amount of characters, and I don't. I'm just checking the time. That's all. Because I still wanted to hop on, do some Skyrim photos. I'm not gonna record that though. I really only record Cyberpunk the most because the graphics are superb, far superior than most to most, practically every dang game. So it's best to do with Cyberpunk because you get true quality with it, as where with Skyrim, the quality is incredible in terms of video, and while I can make some incredible quality photos for Skyrim, which I do all the time, it is not as clean as this. So it's not necessary for me to do, I mean, unless y'all want, of course, let me know. It's not necessary to do photo shoot videos for Skyrim when I can just do the regular videos. Because Skyrim has better, there's more you can do within the world. As where for Cyberpunk, there's not quite as much you can do in the world, but in terms of graphics, it is far superior. I've seen people have their game freaking with all the craziest Skyrim graphic mods you can possibly think of, and not a single one comes close to Cyberpunk's top-notch graphics as you see now. I don't even have that many Cyberpunk mod increasers because you really don't need that many Cyberpunk mod increasers. The game is just gorgeous on its own. I mean, as you can see, there's not very many mods you're looking at. I'm gonna say I probably have 1 or 2 reshades on, and that is about it. Everything else you're looking at is pretty much Cyberpunk and maximized graphics. This game is just beautiful like that. Kind of always has been. Plus, with the necessary lighting to make everything else look great, we got an issue here. I'm seeing a lot of unnecessary lighting around Panam's armpit area there, under her chin, and then under V's chin as well. So we're gonna have to redo that real quick. Let me go back and delete that. Get that out of here. Delete. We must redo the lighting setups here. I said Panam. I put V in Panam because I was about to say V and I said Panam instead. V has mad lighting underneath her jaw. Panam had mad lighting on her armpit, which was ugly as fuck. That right now. That about there. Then let's fix some lighting for V jaw there. Do it correctly should be good for them both. Boom. And then we drop it just a tiny bit. Perfect. Actually, hold on. There's a little too much light on V's face. What lamp is that? I don't know what lamp that is, actually. That's the one downside to the multi-lamp setups. You get the best quality. Well, I don't know what lamp that is on her face right there. Two? Not two. Okay, it's not three. Although I'm gonna put three there so we can remove the shadow. I don't know what lamp that is. Let me see. Let me just take a picture. Maybe it doesn't look as bad as I think it do. But I don't know what the heck lamp that is. It all look like it's moving to the same spot. Alright, we're gonna do 10 for this one, you know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna move on to the next characters. Because we got two other Native American V's, that is Native V and Mama V. I call her Mama V because that V is supposed to be this V's mother. Literally. So, boom. You know what I mean? I need to make her father, even though he's supposed to be dead. It would still be cool to make him, because then I could edit photos of him and Mama V together when they were like younger and stuff, you know what I'm saying? When they were like younger back in the day. Before all the other V's, or not V's, before V was born, you know what I'm saying? That'd be tight. Have it like, look at that. Family portrait from me and your father back in fucking 89, I don't know. Yeah, no, 89 about right, because she's supposed to be 56. Which means he would be a little older. So yeah, this is me and your father back in fucking 89. We was going crazy in the streets. Native American cholos, you know what I mean? It's a thing. I forgot what they call themselves. They don't call themselves Chicanos. It's something different. I forget what though. Yeah, I forget what it was. Native American cholos, dude. You born and raised in California, but you're not Mexican, but you a cholo for sure. Thuggin' for real. Still from East LA. Still on that cholo activity. Still thugging. Still keeping it real. I forgot what it's called. I think it's something along the lines of Chicano, but it's different spelling. I don't remember what the frick it's called. I seen somebody talking about it on Instagram. I was looking at my freaking whole entire Instagram is covered with guns and cars. That's it, and occasionally a fine lady. That's about it though. Mostly guns and cars, and a lot of those cars being either old school muscle cars, of course, because that's my thing, or lowriders. So I was looking at some lowriders, and there was this real pretty lady with one of these absolutely gorgeous deep blue, I forget what the frick the car was, but it was a deep pretty blue. I'm like, ooh wee, look at that, right? And then I saw the lady, I'm like, wow, she's beautiful, but what is she exactly? Because she didn't look Spanish, but she also didn't fully look Native American. And when I clicked on the photo, she said she was Native American, and she called it something. And it was a big old text, big old word wall text of her explaining what the meaning was and all that. I'm like, oh shoot, I didn't know that. So there's a specific thing that some Native Americans call themselves when they take on that cholo style. I don't remember what it was called because that was so long ago. It had to be like a year or two now since I last saw that. The car was swaggy and she was absolutely gorgeous. I wish I remembered the joint, her what's the name, but I don't. I could have let y'all seen it. It wasn't nothing crazy though. Wasn't nothing crazy. A lot of people out here still have respect for themselves. So if you expecting that she was like half naked or something, no. She had a clean fedora on with this real pretty old Spanish style dress. And an absolutely gorgeous candy blue lowrider. I forgot what the frick the car was. I want to say it was some kind of Impala. Like I said, it was 2 years ago when I saw that though. It was all I know. All I do remember is it was a deep, gorgeous candy blue. That candy blue was so nice it tastes like Jolly Ranchers, dude. Y'all know the blue Jolly Ranchers? Best tasting. I'll say Apple is second. freaking candy blue lowrider. Okay. Gorgeous, gorgeous car. Her name was crazy though. That's why I don't remember it. I remember when last pass of Timberland, you know what I'm saying? He was not remembering. He was getting so high. You know what I mean? So that got nothing to do with anything. That was just poorly poorly said MF Doom lyrics. That's what that was. I've been seeing a lot of MF Doom slander. I don't know what's going on out here, baby. I mean, him and a whole bunch of rappers, though, they all do that. They don't be talking about a dang thing. That's why I love, like, Sean Price. He said it in one of his songs perfectly. Ghostface, Sean Price, MF Doom, and a couple of other rappers, they tell you straight off the bat, they don't be saying a fucking thing. They just say it in a way that sounds nice. Oh, that's right. Sean Price said, he said on Boom Baye, he said, something stupid. Just think the God got plenty, though. Because something I've been rapping on. I used to sell crack while getting head from something. Now I listen to Red Man. Oh no, I used to sell crack on something. Now I listen to Red Man while getting head. And then he says, I rhyme about nothing that sound like something. And that's a whole bunch of rappers be doing that. But I mean, if you make it sound good, it worked. And then he said in a later song, he said, what the fuck did he say in a later song? He said that you do divas with diva. You do divas with diva, which means nothing, right? And then he says, I believe you believe what I feed you. Because he's literally letting you know, like, I'm not saying nothing. But you believe it. So you believe what I feed you. He said, something you do divas with. Let me start from the beginning. He said, Chewbacca your chicken, chin checking your chest. I know it's gonna sound crazy, but that's what he's saying in the song. It's gonna sound like I'm saying absolutely gibberish. That's because I am. That's what he said though. He said Chewbacca your chicken, chin checking your chest, got stamped from the boot by the click of the camp. I'm proving you fake, like you moving them grams of Peruvian flake. I am truly an ape, Caesar the leader. Put two in your face, bang, bang, bleed where I lead you. You do divas with diva, you do divas with diva. Serafina, Aquafina is something to see to. You believe what I feed you. I feed what you, I feed. Dang, I forgot what he said, but he was literally saying like, yo, y'all niggas believe that I'm saying some crap, but I'm not. And MF Doom was saying the same, he said the same thing. And in so many songs, he literally tells you like, hey, I ain't rapping about a dang thing. But hey, if this is what y'all want to hear, you know what I'm saying? Crap is genius. That's what makes it genius. Ghostface said the same thing. I just be putting crap down and then saying and it sound hot. Somebody recited one of his lyrics to him and he had no clue it was him. He was like, I said that? Dang, I just be putting stuff down. If it sound hot, then it work. He said something on a song. He said, potty ticking, clock is ticking. I'm like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? But it sound nice, so it worked. That crap is brilliant, son. Brilliant. I do understand the MF Doom slander, though, because it'd be funny. A lot of older folks would be like, oh, man, you new rappers, y'all don't be saying nothing. Man, it was a fucking slew of old rappers who wasn't saying a fucking thing, dude. DOS Effects was one of them. The unfortunate part with DOS Effects, though, why their career died out so much faster than all the other dudes, Ghostface was around forever. MF Doom was around forever. The only thing that stopped MF Doom, unfortunately, was life. Freaking Sean Price, same thing. He was lasting forever, but, you know, much like MF Doom, only thing that stopped him, once again, was life. If it wasn't for that, they'd probably still be making music saying a whole lot of nothing, but it just sounds good. The way they do it is buttery smooth. You can't hate it because even though he ain't saying nothing, it's so dang clean with the way he says it that you fall in love with it. It's like, yo, that's hot. I don't know what the fuck he said, but it was hot, right? As we're with DOS Effects, there's only so much you can say hibbity tiggity wiggity jiggity jagging, we gotta go. You know what I mean? It's only so much you can do that before people are like, alright. So their career died in the 90s. They had a lot of hot joints, but then people realized it's like, alright, I done heard this on your last two albums. Can't go with it forever. And well, people weren't wrong. You really can't go with it forever. Because shortly after, their career died. They had a lot of hot albums, but after that, after like the first 2 or 3, it fell flat. He was like, all right, done heard this the first 3 times. I gotta switch it up sooner or later. They didn't. Same with groups like Camp Lo. A lot of great songs, but they were talking about a whole lot of nothing while at the same time not able to switch that nothing up. I mean, you could go listen to a bunch of Sean Price's music and none of it sounds the same the way it did from the 90s all the way up until he finally passed. None of it sounds the same. Same with MF Doom. Shoot, in the beginning, he didn't even rock the mask in the beginning. He has so many different sounding tracks that it's like, okay, yeah, he ain't saying nothing, but this music is just, it's like freaking art, dude. You can't hate it. You can't, well, let me correct that. You can definitely hate some art, but the way he was doing his art, you can't hate it. You know what I mean? It was clean as fuck. He was on that joint. Okay, I'm not a fan of V's pose because for some reason her dang hand shadows is casting hard right now. I know, dude. Yeah, it's like, you know, certain people was doing it good. Although a recent Ghostface song I heard was kind of, it's kind of surprised. Typically, I like Ghostface's music, but he was just shouting the whole dang time. It's like the longer the song was going on, the louder he was getting, and the beat he was on was whack as fuck. It's like, who made this beat? You know what I'm saying? Typically, when you like, yo, who made this? It's like, dang, that's hot. No, it was this time around. It's like, who made this? Like, dang, this beat sucked. Who made this? Why did he choose this? Why did you choose this, sir? This beat does not match you at all. It is not your swag. Why did you pick this beat? Now, I mean, you sat in the studio listening to that and it was like, hey, yeah, that'll work. No, it don't. It don't work, sir. That beat stinks. Is Panam looking at the camera? Is she following? Oh, she is. It looked like she kind of looking off to the side for whatever reason. Alright, this should be good, and then we'll move on to the next 2 characters. Find them some outfits to rock, and yeah. Now with OG, I say OG, we're on OGV right now with Mama V, okay? She's an older lady, like I said. So, for her, I'm gonna find more semi-traditional stuff. You know what I mean? As where the 2 younger natives, well, 3 younger natives here, they're gonna be, you know, more modern clothed. So they're easier to dress up, as where Mama V, I believe I got stuff for her though. Yeah, I think I got some stuff for her. Alright, boom. Gorgeous. We are done. On to the next Native American. Not like super traditional, but I mean, cause she's still hood at the end of the day. After all, you know what I mean? She's 56, which means she was in Watts at its all-time worst. This is like 80s, 90s, right? Watts was at its absolute worst, so she not like super traditional. She's still hood after all, but more traditional than the younger natives. All right, now of course, so you know, I know there's younger Native American folks who are very traditional, and you know that's their thing. But you know how older folks is. They typically will cling on to things a lot more, since after all, being older, they're closer. What kind of weight can I give her though? Well, Mama V doing good in life. She got money now, you feel me? So, nothing like an old school Porsche. Much like I was just saying, older folks will cling on to things, and if you couldn't have a Porsche when you were younger, you would definitely love to have that same Porsche you saw as a youngster when you're older. You know what I mean? They not in Watts no more. Although where we at, I don't know if I'll be driving a Porsche around here. What just happened? Oh, I thought my game crashed. I was like, come on now. Looking for a good clear area. I thought one was around here. It's not as clear over here as I remember it being. Oh, we at the frickin' port. God, I'm still having the finger thing. I've never had this. What is this right here? What's going on here, man? What is that right there? Alright, we on Mama V. Okay, this is OG V's mother. Like I said, I should make the father. So I could do portraits of them two together. Be like them back in the day and crap. Problem is, how do I make this character look younger? It was already hard enough making her look older. Which is crazy because the character actually genuinely does look older. I mean, her face might be a little too clean. I mean, you know, considering V is supposed to be like fucking 21, 22 years old. A little hard to make an older looking character off of younger facial features, but I think I did a pretty good job, right? I'll say she's definitely an older looking lady. Okay. It was no easy task. It took a hot fucking minute to make this dang character. But yeah, I don't know what that finger glitch is. I don't know what that is, man. I don't know how to fix it. Need... oh, more moderate poses. Proper... or, you know, what do you call it? I'm trying to think of something here. Do we even need to add any extra lighting? I mean, I picked a good spot. It wasn't even like, you know what I mean? I just chose a random spot that would look good with her Porsche in the background. I think the only thing we might need is a spotter light. That might be, what the fuck? That might be about it. Just for a little extra spotting. Who then, oh. Damn, didn't realize it was that bright. Take that and yellow it just a bit. So we'll put that about 245. And then put the blue down to about 210. Actually, let's go about 200 flat. That should yellow it quite a bit. Blue is a very strong color. Back that up a bit. I just realized that's why it was so bright. Real close up. For a little extra spotting. Just to reduce the shadow on her neck a bit. Although there's not much we're going to have to do. That specifically, at least. Bring this down just a little bit more. I'm going to say about 75 should be good. Yeah. No, 70. And, boom, I'll say that's it. Now we got Mama V. In a simple, stylish, old school style dress, you know what I mean? Something simple. And in the outfit, I'm going to do a little beach joint, and it's going to look about the same. But it's more blue and white. That should be good, man. That should be good right now. And we're going to do the last native V. And that is Veronica. This character, I call her Mama V, but her name is actually supposed to be Angela. Well, I just say V because, you know, that's what they are. V's, a bunch of V's. Anytime you make a new character that ain't nothing but another V. There's so many V's. Everybody's name is V. It's funny, too, because all of my characters, because of them being V, most of my characters are V. So with OG V, she is Vivian. Native V is Veronica. East LA V is Valerie, like normal. Country V is Victoria. Who else is V? Japanese V is Venus. And the other V's, the rest of the V's, they don't have a V. So Damu, that's African V. But her name is Damu. And you got Italian V, but her name is Alduin. Or I say Alduin. That's fucking that's the dragon from Skyrim. Her name is Adwin. Her name is Adwin. Okay, and then you got BG400. His name is Brian, hence the B. And then the G is his last name. And 400 is his set. And then you got, who's the other non-V V? I think that's it. So yeah. Some V's are actually V, and then other V's are not actually V. This lady right here is not actually V. Her name is Angela. And then when we make Father V, his name, I remember his name. I gotta check back to some of my old stories what his name was. I think it's Eddie. Yeah. So we got Eddie. Eddie, Angela. And then I would make the other two daughters, but that's unnecessary. That's too much. I got enough characters already. I don't need two more, I don't need two more. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe. I have like fucking 6 Native American V's. The OG V, Mama V, Papa V, and Sisters V. Then we got Native V. I'm gonna have like 6, 7 Native American V's. I got one Samoan V. Y'all saw her in the first photos episode we ever did on Cyberpunk. That was the lady with the dreads, the tribal tattoos. Yeah, that was Samoan V. I got one African V. That's Damu. I have one Black American V. That's Victoria. I typically don't make too many characters the same race because this game is a lot like Skyrim where you really have to dig and to find features, but the problem is, unlike Skyrim, is you can't move the features. So you really can accidentally end up making the same character, which is exactly how Samoan V came to be. I was trying to make a lighter skin Black American and ended up creating a character that looked very Samoan. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. So I made her skin darker, gave her a bunch of tribal tattoos because I found this mod that somebody made where the tribal tattoo was gorgeous. Full body tribal tattoo. I'm like, boom, perfect. Dreadhead Samoan lady with a full body tribal tattoo. Some crazy glowing eyes. But originally, I was trying to make a light skin character. But she ended up pretty much looking dang near identical to Country V. I'm like, well, that's not gonna work. Just with lighter skin. I mean, how can I switch this character up? Because, like I said, oh, these are. I'm like, where the fuck she go? They're seated poses. Unlike Skyrim, you can't move the features around. So making this V was easy because I was trying to make her look older. So I'm like, well, boom, I don't have any older looking characters, so that'd be easy. This is the only one until I make Papa V. Should probably be, well, technically he's dead, but if he was alive, he'd probably be like 58, 59. He, in the story, died in a car crash, a horrible car crash. Okay. Drunk driver T-boned his 1970 orange Chevrolet Nova 396, which OGV now has and takes care of. So if anybody out there is listening and you make mods, I'm going to need you to make a 1970 Chevy Nova with a 396 badge with an orange color option. Okay. Anybody out there doing any mods, you heard, make that happen. That'd be great. Then she'll really have her father's car. That'd be swaggy. Back to this one. It'd be swaggy as fuck to have that Nova. Plus, I mean, plus the simple fact that it is one of the finest cars ever made. Her hand is going completely through the dress, so that's not going to work very well. That is one of the finest little Chevys ever made, dude. Chevy was going crazy when they made that car. It was like, hey, let's take our, what's the name body, our Nova body from back in '66, revamp it a bit, make it more sporty, and then slap some of our biggest V8s in it. And the other dudes at Chevy was like, that's a brilliant idea. That is amazing. Let's do the 396, the 372, and the 454 in this tiny little car. Why not? Y'all just started celebrating as they did indeed make one of the greatest cars to come out at that time. Beautiful little car. So if any modders out there is listening, 1970 Chevy Nova with a 396 badge, an orange color option. Old school cars had the best color options though, so you could do all kinds of crazy colors and it wouldn't look bad. That was the beauty of cars back in the day. The colors was crazy. You could leave the factory with a fucking 426 cubic inch V8 Hemi Dodge Challenger in pink if you wanted. People sure enough did. And I don't blame them. Shoot, I'll probably do that too. Plum purple. The crazy greens they had, the browns, the yellows, the oranges, the reds. And we don't get crap like that these days. Jeep is the closest you could get, but all of the colors are all flat and basic. That's where in those times around, boy, them colors was sparkly, pretty, beautiful colors straight from the factory, boy. You don't get that no more, son. Colors is whack as fuck now, boy. Very boo-boo boring colors. Like, what happened, son? I'll tell you what happened. Certain people were complaining. You know what I mean? A dude would bring his car home. People would see it. Like, the car's too bright. It's unsightly. It's like, it's not your vehicle. Why do you care, man? Shoot, give me a fucking 426 Hemi pink Dodge Challenger. I'd drive the crap out that joint, boy. I'd be like, I'll be stepping on the gas. I wouldn't do that. That's a good way to break your car. Just pumping the gas that hard over and over. That's a good way to snap something up. Probably that dang, either the transmission, most likely the transmission. Fucking launching the car over and over like that, them cars was not light, boy. They had the horses, but they were not light. Shoot, Dodge Challenger was like 3,800 pounds, I think. Depending on which one you had. It was the 440. The 440 was the heaviest. 440 convertible was the heaviest because that's the biggest engine. Plus, you know, with a vert, you gotta do extra stuff to make sure its structural integrity is proper. Whoa, hold on now. That ain't the type of pose she be doing. You know what I mean? The structural integrity stay intact on your car. You gotta put extra stuff on a vert, so it's a little heavier. Then the 440 big block, that's the biggest engine. Okay. 440 plus 6 if you want the extra power and stuff like that. I mean, if you want the biggest power, that's the 426, of course. That's the 425 horsepower, 490 foot-pounds of torque. That's where the 440, I believe, is 390 horsepower with 400-something foot-pounds of torque. So if you wanted the big dog, it's 426 all day. But if you wanted the heaviest dog, convertible with the 440. Convert with the 440 is the heaviest Challenger. So them joints was not light. You pumping the gas like that over and over. It's just asking to break something. That's just asking to break something, dude. Where we at? Is this number 10? I'll move on to the next set because it is getting kind of late. On to the next character, which is Native V. Veronica. How many is that? What are we looking at? 7? Okay. Let's turn her around. Let's face her back toward the sun. Okay, so we can get some backwards sunlight shots. The sun is gleaming right behind her. Feel me? Car's in the way. I'm bumping into the car. Oh wait, I gotta despawn it. I forgot that's not even actually her car. Get out of here. I never talked to Jackie on her, so she ain't got a car yet. Still in Jackie's custody, you know what I'm saying? Jackie's still holding that joint. That's the part when you go down, he's like, it's like factory new. Factory new. That car sucked. I mean, it looked kind of cool, but it sucked. That's not gonna work, is it? We can't go from normal lighting to superior lighting out of nowhere. It was just at regular sunlight, and then all of a sudden the photos is in high quality lighting. Oops. Wrong joint. Let's dial that down a bit. Get real nice and close. Yeah, I think I did a dang good job on making this character look older. She doesn't look. I mean, she doesn't look 50 something. That's for dang sure. Well, I guess it depends on how well that 50 something year old take care of themselves. I've seen some 50-year-olds who look mad young. But considering the storyline I made for these characters, she definitely wouldn't look like this. And the storyline of their whole thing, right? After the father, you know, gets in that real bad car accident. The mother, she was already kind of a smoker, but it got a whole lot worse, and then the alcoholism popped in too, so she definitely wouldn't look like this. But you can only make a character look so old. You know what I mean? You would look nothing like this. You would look exactly what you think an alcoholic smoker would look like. But I'm like, I can't do all that, and it ain't necessary to do all that. So let's just say she has great genes. There you go. It kept her looking young. I would say if I had to give her an age gauge, I'm gonna say probably early, somewhere within the 30s. Somewhere within the 30s, I would say. Kind of like the rest of the characters. Jackie and all them. But even then, her skin is still way cleaner for a smoker, an alcoholic. Your skin wouldn't be that clean. I mean, it could be. Yeah, I guess it depends on the person. Yeah, I guess it would depend on the person. Where are we at? What are we doing right now? Okay, one. This is Cyberpunk. Okay, you're building on the base of a character who is practically just hit 20 years old. So, if I'm not mistaken, V is supposed to be like, I think I said it earlier, 20, 21, 22. Dumb young. So, that's what you have to build off of, which is no easy task. Which is also messed up too if you really think about it. The whole storyline is you are a 20-year-old who got a freaking chip to the brain and you're trying not to die, and within the storyline, which I believe is like a grand total of like 6 months, you're about dead as frick. Alright, boom. Set number 1 done. I don't know how to get her to the beach. Now that I'm thinking about it, because she's so dang low level. I don't even know if that's possible to get her there. I would have to teleport somewhere into Dogtown, if possible. Alrighty. I was correct. I cannot take her to the beach because she ain't got no paths nowhere. So why not at the crib, at the pool? Although I probably should have went to the other side because there's a little what's name, but we do got to be careful. Okay. Why not to accidentally goof around and fucking, you know what I mean? Got demonetized for some accidental fucking foots, dude. Not demonetized. Oh shoot, I done goofed already, dude. God, dog, they gonna hit me. They gonna hit me. Now that was definitely my fault. I can't blame nobody but myself. I should have remembered, bro. I should have remembered, bro. I should have remembered. That's all on me. For forgetting. That's all on me. For forgetting. Alright, what we doing here? Where's the lights at? First side. Wait, why is 1 always there? 1 is supposed to be on this side. 2 is supposed to be on this side. For some reason, they're always fucking backwards. 2, 1, okay, 1 is for the far left. Okay. 2 is for the far right. 3 is for the farthest left. 4 is for the outer left, which is on the right for some dang reason. And 5 is for the inner right, or the outer right, technically. For some reason, they're always reversing. Why the fuck do the banners in the background look so horrible? I just realized that they look terrible, dude. Well, I mean, I don't think I can fix that. That looks horrible. Hold on, let me turn, look back. It moved. You correct yourself, please? You look terrible. Correct yourself, man. Working. I mean, there's not much I can do about that, so I guess we'll just have to let it slide, because that, I don't even know what that's supposed to be. That look horrible, dude. Messing up my photos. Okay. So, boom, there goes number 1. I'm probably going to keep this at a 10, and then we're going to do 10 for Veronica. Because it is quite late. I have not eaten. I'm hungry. And slowly but surely, I'm getting more and more sleepy. Not like 100%. Especially because my sleeping times have been getting destroyed as of recently. Due to staying up late to get videos recorded. And then a few days ago, a day or two ago, I just could not for the life of me fall asleep. I didn't go to bed till about 6 in the dang morning. That was nice. I laid down and nothing happened. Alright, well this sucks. May as well get back up and work on some things real quick. So I did end up making some absolute heat. Some absolute fire was created that day. Some beats, you know what I'm saying? But my sleeping time got even more destroyed. So, figure out how to fix that. Because as it goes, my sleeping time has been annihilated. I went from going to bed. I know it's going to sound crazy, right? I was going to bed at like 1 in the morning. Which I know for some people is like 1 in the morning. I know, right? But look, it was a lot better than the 3, 4, 5s in the morning that I was doing on the norm, right? I fixed that. I was going to bed a whole 3, 4 hours earlier. But then, event after event after event was dropping. Y'all know, I was uploading a lot of videos those days. There was a lot of GTA and a lot of Black Desert. And I think one Call of Duty video. I don't know if I ever uploaded that video though. Oh no, I didn't. I used it for shorts instead. So there was a lot going on. There was a lot going on. And it devastated my sleeping times. I went to going to bed at a beautiful time. Or beautiful for me at least. At a pretty decent time to... God dog, it's 4 in the morning again. God dog, it's 5 in the morning, dude. You know what I'm saying? I had fixed it. It's back. It is now 1 in the morning, and I am not exactly sleeping. I am hungry. I am quite hungry. All this, I've been getting back on my exercise, so my body's been freaking eating every bit of food I eat. And then I wake up starving, which is perfect. That means you did good. It means you did a lot of exercising. Okay? That means you're healthy. You did a healthy run right there. Okay? Was exercising like crazy, and then you eat, and then the next morning you wake up like you ain't had nothing in 15 years. Good. Means that workout was strong. That's how I be. That's how I be right now. Problem is my freaking sleeping time sucks again. Or not my sleeping time. I still sleep a good healthy amount of hours, 6 to 8 as usual. I would prefer 8, but you know sometimes you just don't get the best sleep all the time. 6 to 8 typically. But now, instead of waking up at like 9, 10 a.m., and I'm waking up at fucking 11, almost 12 again. I hate it. I hate it. I'm gonna have to slowly correct it. I'll get it back in time though. What I ain't gonna do, right? I used to correct it the extreme way, but I don't like doing that no more. Because even if I do wake up that late in the day, I can still get stuff done. But staying up an entire night so you can go to bed early the next day, awful. But sometimes it don't even work. Sometimes you'll still go to bed around the same amount of time. Like, well, I did all that for absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? And instead, I'm like, all right, I'll just slowly dwindle the time down instead. So one day, I'll go to bed at 5 like normal. Then I'll go to bed at 4. I might not be sleepy, but because I'm now laying in the bed, my body will be like, oh, okay, it's time to rest. Then I'll go to bed at 4 another day, then 3 the next, and then slowly dwindle it down over the days, over the week. Boom. Next you know, you're back to going to sleep at a proper time again. Till something else ruins it. Which in my case is usually something new is about to drop and I would like to get it done as early as possible. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go with me. Or in those very rare cases, which was weird because I haven't had that issue in a long time. Well, not issue. It's never been an issue, but just the moments where you lay down and for whatever reason you are just not tired. It's like when your energy isn't fully expelled, pretty much. You still got mad energy. Your body ain't ready to go to sleep yet. I'm like, okay, let me get up, make some beats for about an hour or two. And I'll stand up most of that time too to wear my body out. Standing up for like 2 hours straight while listening to beats, which usually consists of a little bit of dancing too, because sometimes you just make that heat. He's like, yo, this right here, where the first you go, this right here, this is hot. Oh, no, 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 don't do that. I like the pose, but don't do that. All right, that ain't, you know what I mean? That was accidental. Nope, 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 nope. There's outside. I'll say that's a dang. That was accidental, baby. All right. I've been saying all this time in my in my videos. I'll be like, oh man, I never get age restricted because I know the boundaries. That was an accident, though. You know what I'm saying? That was an accident, dude. I genuinely forgot. I forgot that was a thing. I forgot that was a thing for people. You know. I forgot there's people who prefer that. You feel me? You know, you got T-tops. Uh-oh. I almost goofed. Good thing her leg was in the way. You got people who are all about the T-top. You got people who are all about the boot. But I forgot there was people who was all about the soles. Not soul. Souls. You feel me? I forgot, dude. I forgot for real, son. I was just trying to look at the guns. And to be fair, because I forgot, it was all there. It was nothing but foot. But I was just genuinely looking at the gun. I'm like, yo, look at the Dwarven gun. It looks like, what did I say it looked like? A Browning. The Browning M1919. Although now when I look back at the gun, it looks more like a 1800s lever action. But at that point, you know what I'm saying? I was just looking at the guns. I ain't think about it, dude. Because to me, it don't mean no thing. Other people, it mean the world. And YouTube was like, no, sir, there'll be none of that. I'm like, what? What you talking about? And then when I look back, I'm like, oh, yeah, I understand. I can't even be mad. 2 more should be good. We'll move on to the last V. I'm saying, for me, I'm like, it meant nothing to me. Probably meant nothing to most people. But to some people, they see it and be like, this guy. To me, I was just like, these guns. Somebody else, they'd be like, wow. To YouTube, they were like, absolutely not. And then me, I was like, huh? But what for? Then I watched back. I'm like, oh. Okay. I get it. I understand. I see now. I see now. This character came out absolutely superb. She really does look older. That's the crazy part. I think I did a dang good job making her look older. She reminds me of my Saints Row 3 character, who is an accidental older character. I don't know if y'all ever noticed. I know it's been a long time since I've uploaded Saints Row 3. But when I would always say my oldest character, the old lady. When I would say old lady, I mean that like literally. So back in Saints Row 3, when the game had first dropped, she Looked like any other character. You know what I'm saying? Real pretty dark chocolate character with her little dreads and all that, right? But when I made her in Saints Row Remastered, I used the wrong main character, which then made her look older. But I was like, you know what? It actually kind of works. Because if you take the time from Saints Row, well, no, you couldn't make female characters in Saints Row 1. But if you take the time from Saints Row 2, all of the existence from Saints Row 3, you would have gotten older by now. You know what I'm saying? So it actually worked. Ended up working perfectly. That's where this character was more on purpose. I'm trying to figure out what I want to be in the background. Maybe more colors. Like that. Yeah, I'm kind of, I mean, I don't know what I'm trying to do for the background. She's wearing a lot of white, all white, really. So I'm thinking, you know what I mean? Got anything like marble? Ceiling mall marble? What the fuck does that mean, man? Hmm? Son of gun? Wall marble? So like literally some marble? Before that look like me. Oh, fancy. Fancy actually, really fancy. Let me see. What if I make it like really big? Put it way back there. Or kind of just shows. I mean, she's wearing white, right? But the background. Oh. It wouldn't be too bad if the background had, like, you know, some contrast type activity, you know what I'm saying? I just smacked the crap out of my mic. Whoops. Oh, like little marble roof. Hold on, let me make that big. And put it way the fuck up there. A roof on this piece. Really big. Lopsided. That don't even fit. Hold on. Spin that around about there. Move it over here. Right? Probably the best we're gonna get. You ain't even gonna see that. I don't even know why I put that up there. You are not gonna be able to see that at all. There's no circumstance will we ever be low enough to be able to see that roof. They got any statues in this dang game? Let's see. I need a statue, dude. Dolphins. Not really. I mean, unless I go with my old werewolf statue. Yeah, that's kind of clean, actually. Put the gold back there. Put them way back there in the background. Just all gold and shiny. I'm a little bigger. Really fit. Lower him. Well, first turn him around. Like, yeah, look at me. You know what I'm saying? Big dog in the building. Literally, big dog in the building. You feel me? Oh, that might work, actually. Let's see.
Legendary. legendary.